Hello, hello everyone. You're on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, this is going to be a super long video, a craft along with me video, okay? So, buckle up, magical crafters. Alright, I want to announce something. My dear friend, Silver Moon Creations, okay? It is February, so February is her birthday month, okay? And she wants to celebrate this with everyone, but in a whole different way. I know most of us, when we have birthday months, we throw a birthday challenge, and there's prizes. And no, she wants us to slow down, take our time. So, she would really like everyone to participate in her birthday hashtag. This will be a present to her if you do this. Okay? So her hashtag is birthday month reset. I will have this in the description box. I will also have her video where she describes all this in the description box as well, because you know me, I don't describe things very well sometimes. My brain's chaotic. There will not be any giveaways, and you do not have to buy or send anything to her. She just really would like you to play along and just post videos and tag her in it so she can watch you. She just really wants to see you guys. She really wants to see you guys' videos on this. So in the month of February, there is 4 weeks, and each week she has kind of a prompt word, inspirational thing. So week 1, which will be this week that we're in right now, so happy Monday, letting go. Letting go. And what she means by that, I probably should have put down this description, but what she means by that is, do you have anything in your art supplies or art room that you've been hanging on to? You've been hoarding, you just don't want to let go. Yeah, it's time to get that stuff out, girl. It's time to use it. I even watched, Sunday, I watched PewDiePie's last video that she posted for Release the Craftin', Moth in the Attic, or Moth in the Scratic, or something like that. And she got out her Tim Holtz little teeny tiny paper clips. And she says she's been hoarding them for quite some time, and she's like, why? So she had to get them out and use them, right? I agree. So I did go through my stuff today. I have quite a bit of stuff that I like to hoard, so I had to weed out and just pick one that I wanted to show off to you guys. So I will show that off today and do a craft along with me. But let's continue here. Week 2 is comfort. Comfort. She wants you to make something using soft colors, fuzzy textures, soft textiles. I can't pronounce that word. Just something very cozy and comfortable and just soft and gentle, right? That's going to be week 2. Week 3, intuition. Making something with no plans. Just turn on the camera and start making something. No plans, just let your intuition guide you down a magical art project path. Which yes, I love that. I've been wanting to just open my art journal and just start putting paint or markers on it, just seeing where it goes. Yeah. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time, and I keep pushing it off and keep pushing it off. And then week 4, the last week of February, gratitude gratitude. Make your project, or make it like a hidden message to yourself in your project, or what you're grateful for, or yeah, she just talks about putting messages of gratitude in your art piece, whatever you're making. So that's going to be fun. Trust me guys, she explains it so much better than I did. So please watch her video. Please support her. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to send anything. So all you have to do is use your own stash and just make stuff and post it using the hashtag. And that is her birthday present from you to her for free. And it kind of makes you slow down too and think. So there's the prompt words for those weeks. Don't forget to use the hashtag birthday-month-reset so she can get notified. Please, let's go support her and show her that we want to wish her a happy birthday month. Alright, so let's start on week 1 for me for now. Wait. Sorry, that was going to fall. So, week 1, letting go. Well, I do have quite a bit I need to let go. But my number one thing is printables. For someone that does not have a printer or access to a printer or money to get a printer, I have a lot of printables. Because over the years, I've had pen pals and friends and crafters send me printables. And this is just one stack. So this is a 12 by 12 little plastic folder, right? And in this one, there is fairy themed printables. In this one, it's kind of a mix of printables. So there's a little bit of everything in that one. This one, I've got dragons, dragon themed printables. And I'm almost afraid to use them because once I use them, then there's no more. I can't get any more. I don't have access. Unless somebody takes pity on me and sends me more. Not that I don't need any more. I really don't. So there's dragons. This one is like witchy themed printables. And then this one is Allison. This is a dark theme. Allison in Wonderland type printable, which I've been meaning to use for the past 3 years. I've had all these printables for before the pandemic, 2019, or was it 2020? I think it was 2019 and 2020 when most of these printables were sent to me. So yeah, almost 7 years since I've had all these printables. Yeah. And I love them. Oh, they're gorgeous. But, yeah. Okay, wait. Just wait. That's not it. There's more. There's more. So there's this set of printables that I just got out last night. I was going through everything and playing around. So I did make something off camera, which I will show you here in a minute, and then I'll make something on camera as well. So this has kind of got like I want to say Victorian, but kind of like a Bridgerton style. Have you guys been watching season 4 on Netflix of the Bridgerton? Bridgerton, yeah. So I had fun playing with this one last night. So a lot of soft, very pale pinks and flowers and lacy bits and very nice. got to play with that for a little bit last night. And then there's this one. This one has a lot of like a sewing theme in it, but there's a lot of random other pages in this one too. So that's another pack. And these aren't thin packs. These are pretty thick. There's that one. And then here's this one. This one is so packed and full that when my friend sent it to me, she couldn't close it all the way. It still has the rubber band on it. And this has got, look how thick this is too. Look at all that. And this, I think, has a lot of random stuff in it too. There's some creepy stuff on top, but that's just a few pages. There's some printables for pages, full-size images. There's pockets. It looks like I've already used some of these. There's tabs. There's actually a lot of different types of tabs in here. A lot of pretty pages. A lot of these pages kind of look like Tim Holtz stuff. But there's more tabs. Here's some Allison. Okay, I think the Allison stuff needs to go in the Allison folder. It's a different type of Alice in Wonderland theme. It's lighter. But if I had all the Allison stuff in one folder, then I won't forget about it. So let's get those out of here. It's a good thing I opened it. These, though, this one has the Alice in Wonderland playing cards, and it has the back and the front to the cards. You gotta cut them out and glue them together. Okay, I think that's it for that one. And look, this one, I think this one probably should go with the sewing theme because it's got a lot of this. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. I would love to have a blanket like that. Or a quilt. But there's like pockets and tags and photos. See, a lot of this would go with the Tim Holtz stuff I have, which I've been hoarding that too. So you'll definitely see me play with Tim Holtz stuff this year for sure. Flowers and butterflies. Oh, that's pretty. Let's pull one of those out. I might want to use that one today. And there's beautiful tabs. Those are gorgeous. Lots of tabs in here. How cool would it if you made a junk journal that every single page had a tab on it? I think it would just look really cool in the end of the book. A lot of vintage stuff in here too. So I know you guys would love to see me work with some vintage stuff. There's some color sheets. Oh, here's some more Allison cards. Take that out. Okay, here's an envelope. That's kind of pretty. Go ahead. Oh, that one's even prettier. Take that one out. And this one. I'm kind of in the mood. I've seen every single season to the Bridgerton. And I'm on season 4 right now. They only released the first 4, and then the others will be released in February. The end of February. Look, there's even covers. Very pretty. Okay. So I think we're gonna stick with the theme Bridgerton today. Now I have so many. I think that's gonna be my goal this year. Using my printables more often. Because there's just too many here to be saving for that long. And yesterday when I watched PewDiePie Design, watched her video, she made a very good point. Like, what are you saving it for? And how long? And what if you end up, I mean, not that we wish this on anyone, but what if you pass and you never got to use it ever? Like, that's sad. That is sad. So, we're going to use our stuff. What are we waiting for? That special day? What if it never comes? Alright, so the thing that I got to play with last night was I made this out of this collection. So, it had these half circles and it had these full circles here. And it showed you kind of how to put it together. And it had different, like this one I could make more vintage, like old-fashioned style. But they had full circles and they had half circles. Here's the other half. This was the sheet I got to use. And there was like all these tags and stuff go in the pockets. So I did that. And then I was going to make a little booklet using these and like put lace and stuff, but that will be another project. I want to use what I pulled out today. But let's take a better look at this. So this is using a jumbo paperclip, which was sent to me 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Was it a destash or was it a swap I did? But I just have a few and I've been hoarding them. Yeah, it's time to use all the stuff I've been hoarding. So, and I have these beautiful butterfly stickers. I have tons of these and I love them so much, but I've been hoarding them. Same with this, I have 2 different types of vintage lace on here. Been hoarding. These beautiful pink pearl here. Isn't that gorgeous? I did spray. Can you see? It's got a shimmer to it. I did spray it. And then there's the ephemera that comes out. And that's the background. And I even inked the edges and everything. Just a little pocket. And then I cut out the ephemera that goes with it, sprayed it, inked the edges. Oh, pretty. And I was thinking about the show that I've been watching the whole time. Trying to make things pretty and elegant, sparkly. And this is a little book, so I imagine that it was like a little dance book. Maybe you can punch a little hole in there and put a ribbon on it to hang it from your wrist, right? A little dance entry. You gotta enter your dance partner's names in there. Not pretty. And then there was a tag. Very shimmery. And look at these gorgeous ladies taking a walk outside. They're gorgeous gowns, right? So those just go right in here. And positioned it just so their faces kind of peek out from the I want the flowers peeking out just a little too. There we go. See? Isn't that gorgeous? And that just goes right on. So pretend like this is your jump journal page. It just goes right on to your page, and that's how it sets. And if you had a ephemera that sticks out past your page, then that's going to stick out. But the circle itself does not stick out past your page. Just what you put in it. Isn't that beautiful? So, let me get a drink here. So, pull up a seat, craft along with me, and we're going to let go of some of these pretties that we've been hanging on to. Alright, I gotta find something. Let me pause for a second. Okay, I am back. Alright, so here's the stuff that I pulled out. And you're gonna watch me even fussy cut it, so that might be kind of boring, but this is all about slowing down. So, let me get my scissors here. And there is pink moss patterns. So maybe this is somebody's name. The pen pal that printed these off for me and sent them to me almost 7 years ago. I don't know where she got these. So, there we go. You guys will have to let me know if you guys participate along. Might even use this as some pen pal mail. How cool would that be? I bet my pen pals would enjoy receiving something magical and beautiful. This is not a very straight envelope. So this will be the base to our make. It is February, so it's Valentine's month. It's the lovey-dovey month. So we'll make this like it is a love mail. Love, love, love mail. Okay, we've got our envelope cut out. And then maybe this is our love couple. A couple that is in love. Madly in love. Well, maybe if it's a forbidden love. What if? What if? It's our story to tell. Oh, this one is so pale I can't decide where the white begins and ends. It's a very, very pale pink. I almost thought I was going to have to break out my glasses and put those on. I think I got it. Those are pretty though. I'm going to spray them with some shimmer. Make them sparkle. Everything is more magical when it sparkles. So, and go over to Silver Moon Creations and just say happy birthday. Happy birthday month. Leslie, happy birthday. I hope your month is full of love, laughter, and good health. I was going to say yummy goodies, but I think that you're trying to watch that now that we're past the holidays. I don't blame you. My husband's got me on the right track right now too. He's like, it's a new year, we're going to be good. And I'm like, but he's like, no, but we're going to be good. I'm like, okay, you are right. He is being my rock right now. I haven't had any cookies in almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks, no cookies. No sweets. No, I take that back. He made us a mug cake, like a cake that you make in a coffee cup, a microwave. We had one of those and we shared it together. So it's not like we got to each have our own. We had to share. That one was pretty pale too. I think I got it. Now it just needs to warm up so I can start walking again. I got pretty lazy with my walking during winter. And I need to get back at it. Because I did gain some weight over the winter. Over the holiday. I mean, who didn't, right? But since haven't had any cookies, I've already lost 3 pounds. And that's just by stopping the sugar intake. No exercising yet. Imagine if I started walking again. Oh, we don't have to be too picky, do we? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I think I might even break out my laces. It was fun to open my drawer and grab the vintage lace out. I don't have very many of them, but the ones I do have, I have had for quite some time. So for this week's prompt for her birthday month, I definitely was looking at all the things that I haven't been using or haven't used in over 5 years, you know, or longer for some of this stuff. Now, and I'm wondering if some of these, like this one for instance, are supposed to go back to back. I wish some of these came with directions. See, I think they're meant to go like this together. They're the same size pretty much. If I cut straight. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue this together. think, did this one have one too? I know, this is the boring part, guys. But I did tell you to crop along with me, so you should be working on something of your own. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I am really enjoying Silver Moon Creations her vibe. You know how like we each have like a vibe to our channel each year? We kind of like choose something different to focus on. Well, this year she's all about slowing down. Don't spend anything on supplies. We have enough of it, right? Focus on what you've got. Be more mindful. You know, make relationships. Let them grow. Stuff like that. And I totally agree. I also am enjoying slowing down this year with, I have a couple of hashtags I'm hosting with Gwen, and one of them is the hashtag painting with paper. That one definitely makes you think, and it definitely makes you slow down. I've decided to, hey, let's chew off more than I can swallow, right? Not really. I just have to slow down and take my time and do it. And I decided to make a storybook about the corn candies. Right? And so, yeah. And I've been getting about one page per week. Well, the art room that I just finished for one of those pages took a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, just because there was so much little details, and I've been doing it while I sit and watch my friend's dogs, and so I'm not going to cut all these up. I'm just cutting a few pieces out here. I definitely want a blue butterfly and a yellow. Do we want a green too? I don't know if we can fit that many butterflies in there. It's got pink, but the envelope, no, I guess not. I don't want to put green in there. I really don't want to put blue either. Let's do a pink butterfly. Pink and yellow butterfly. And then we want, I think I want those flowers. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I want the white one or not. And I think we might take those ones. Okay, so alright, let's go ahead and cut these out. Because once I start putting this together, I don't want to stop. Is anybody ready for spring, though? Let me tell you, the winter... Okay, so the winters that I'm used to having in Boise, Idaho is snow. Wetness, slushiness, right? Snowy. Well, this year we had one snow day, and that was just a couple days ago. And it was gone within 7 hours. You couldn't even tell that it snowed. The rest of the winter season has been cloudy, very cloudy. We've had a lot of foggy mornings. So, no snow, but cloudiness. So we haven't had the sun, which was starting to get to me. It sucked. And it has been slightly cold. I think the coldest it got here was 18 degrees. And then it's been kind of in between, for the high, it's been kind of in between the high 40s, low 30s. And the lows in the evening have been around the high 20s to the low 20s. These little blue flowers, I think they're going to be underneath a bigger blue flower, just peeking out. I think that'd be pretty. I know this isn't typically a style that I usually craft with, huh guys? I usually do like either like a gothic style or like moody dark colors or something Halloweenish, right? But no, I'm definitely in a spring type mood. I'm ready for spring. So we're gonna work with pastels and shabby chic for a bit. Because by the time we get to Halloween, oh, it's on. We're gonna get spooky, get gothic again. We're just taking a short break. And we're just gonna enjoy the soft, pretty things right now. We definitely need the energy in the air and in the world to be more gentle, right? Soft. We need it to be more caring right now. And do you know how we do that? Because it starts with us first. I know it sounds silly. You're like, what? Little me? Yes. We are all made up of energy. Our words are energy. Our thoughts, our actions are energy. And each time we do a kind act, it spreads. You're planting that seed of love, softness, understanding, hope. And that seed will spread and get bigger and bigger. And it will go outward like a spider web. And sometimes all it takes is just complimenting someone, like your cashier. Imagine the amount of rudeness that she has to deal with day in and day out. Your cashier at your grocery store. Tell her she looks good. Tell her her nails are pretty. something. Find something to just compliment her on. Or just thank you so much for your service today. You know? That will put a smile on her face. And then maybe the next customer she compliments. And that customer will go home and compliment someone else, you know? And don't forget to slow down and listen to people. I know we're always in the go, 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 go. I've got a schedule to keep. I gotta go, 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 go. I gotta run here, do this, do that. Jeez, let's slow down, people. Take a breather. Breathe deeply. Slow down. And just breathe deeply. In through your nose. Hold. And out through your mouth. Can you feel all the muscles releasing and relaxing? Maybe in your busy schedule a stop to get yourself a latte. Sit in the park, watch the birds and the squirrels or something. Compliment somebody. Do a kind act. Hell, maybe on the weekends. Volunteer somewhere. Check on a neighbor. Yes, guys, please check on your neighbors, check on your friends, check on your family members. Let them know that they are loved, that you are there if they need you. It's very, very important. It's always important, but even more now than ever. Alright, I got 3 left, guys. I'm almost done, and then I can start decorating. So yeah. And to slow down, not just in your daily life, but I'm slowing down this year on spending money. I'm saving my money this year. And so anytime I feel the need to spend money on art supplies, I have a list of questions I need to ask myself, and I need to honestly answer them correctly. Or be true to myself. Don't lie to myself. Do I need it? Or do I want it? How will it make me feel? Will it make me happier? Or will it make me feel more anxiety because I've just added to something I really didn't need? So that's another way you can slow down. Enjoy what you already have. The human race already spends way too much money on stuff we really don't need. And us crafters are really bad at it. So I've gotten really bad at adding to that consumer trap, the consumerism trap. I don't need to. But now it has been I started saving back in December, so it's been a month and a half, and I can't believe how much money I've already saved. I mean, to some people it's probably not a lot because I'm poor on a very fixed income, but to me, it is quite a bit. And so that's another question I ask myself. Would buying something make me happy, or saving my money for something greater will make me happy? Right? Absolutely. So I've been doing pretty good. I've been watching my friend's dogs for some extra money. I've even was able to work out a deal with my friend's husband where he did some work on my car because it needs it badly. And I would trade watching hours watching the dog for his work. So some days I'll get paid for watching the dogs, and some days I don't. That money he would have paid me just goes towards the car. And thank goodness, I am so thankful for that, because we have a foreign car. It was cheap. Some young kid was getting rid of it. This was before the pandemic started. We needed a car desperately, and some kid on eBay in our area just graduated and ended up with too many cars and was just wanting to get rid of them. It's not nice. So, my husband got a foreign car, very cheap. We ended up with a car. We were able to drive around and get stuff done, right? Right? But we've quickly realized that if we needed to do any maintenance on the car throughout the years, it's extremely expensive, so we usually have to save up for it to get it done, right? And my friend's husband is going to help us find an American car sometime this year. Just because the foreign car parts for it are too expensive for us to keep up on fixing it, right? I mean, it's still running now. Still gets me from A to B and back. But it's time, because we can't afford to keep putting money into it. Thank goodness my friend's husband is a mechanic, and he knows what he's doing, and he's got connections, so he was able to get some parts for it cheaper than what I would add to pay for. Does that make sense? So yeah. Yep. Alright, so I'm folding my envelope. So thank goodness he fixed some of my headlights, he fixed my tire, fixed my brakes. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how we're not going to decorate the front, because I want stuff popping out of this. So we're going to just decorate this side. Yeah, so we want to ink all the edges up, and I want to spray the inside. Ink. That's the top, right? Okay, so I'm going to do something. We want Oh, we don't need any more of this side done. We do need the outside done. So how's everyone else doing? Have you planned on saving and trying not to spend money? Oh, and I understand that the struggle is real with trying to hold yourself back from I'm not trying to make it sound like it's easy at all, because it's not. It hasn't been easy for me, but I'm getting it done, and I'm very proud of myself for doing it. Very proud. For instance, there is a purple paper pad at Michael's, and it's on sale right now for $4.99. I think it's excellent. I like it when they're on sale like that. But do I need it? I really don't. I have enough purple paper in my stash to work with, right? So I really don't need it. But it's just so pretty, you know. I have that, you know, that old saying of, you know, an angel on one side of your shoulder and a devil on the other side, right? Always tempting you, pulling you back and forth. One saying, don't be good, you know, you don't need it. The other one is saying, but indulge yourself, you never do. You only get to live once. Oh yeah. So, I have not gone and got it. I have not done that. There's been multiple times I wanted to, though. And another thing, this Dollar Tree is having some of their stuff for a penny, right? And everybody's like showing off penny hauls. And did I already ink this side? I think I did. Why do I feel like I'm missing one? I guess I could ink this. Yeah. Which I don't think I'll be closing it, but just in case. Sorry. I know I'm probably making too much noise with this. This ink pad is almost dry. I need to find a re-inker for it. But again, do I need it? I bet if I probably put some kind of fluid in there, I bet there's a lot more ink still. It just needs hydrated. So I might have to do some research on that. Okay, so got that all inked. Now I want to spray it with some shimmer, inside and out. So let's do this. Okay, so we're going to let that set aside and dry while we work on the other pieces. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. There's all the pieces I cut out. So those are going to get glued together. That's just a piece. Now what is this? Is this like a ticket to a ballroom dance? Maybe they're purchasing some, huh? What about this? See, it's to my Valentine. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even read that. So that's gotta go in there now. Only thing, this collection didn't have any hearts that went with it. So that's gotta go in there too. The roses. I'm thinking, does this one go down? Nope. Nope, those are two separate ones. I think I'm going to leave that one out just because it looks like a little girl. And I want this to be more adult version. Does that make sense? So, I do like that. Back to back. But does it need to be? Yeah, why not? So we're going to use that one. And I think this one's going to be too big. And these ones might be too small. Oh, but I really like this one. It's got, I don't know if the camera's showing it. It's got doves on it. And they're kissing. It's very pale, but you can tell that they're in there. So I'm taking these three away. We don't need all that in there. Because we're already going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is a big piece, but I really like the color of it for this. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's like that vintage shade of pink. And so I kind of want it to peek out as an envelope like that, almost. But they all need inked up and sprayed as well. Let me get some water. My throat was getting dry. Okay, let's see. Alright, we're almost at a full hour. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and get these inked and sprayed so we can get to decorating the envelope. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I got them all inked and sprayed and dried. So, this is how pretty they turned out. See the shimmer? Isn't that beautiful? So they all got it, all the spray. Gorgeous, aren't they? So, the flowers are gorgeous. And I only used this Distress Spritz. Now, you can spray these spritz on top of other things and it won't cover up because it's supposed to be like a shimmer but translucent. So if you're wanting to spray this directly on white paper and expect it to change its color, it won't. It'll just give your white paper a shimmery color, but you'll still see the white through. So these are very pretty. Look at those two. Wow. Alright, so that's what we've got. Everything got sprayed. Here's a finished card. I love it. Okay, so while I had you guys paused, I also was digging through my lace. Here's some vintage lace right here. And then here's the two that I used on this first project that I did off camera. So I have this top one right here. And then I have this bottom one. The bottom one in here too. So here's the top one. And here's the bottom one I have on there. So I pulled those back out in case I wanted to use those. Pulled those out. And then here's another thing I've been hoarding. Baker's twine. I have a lot of Baker's twine, but do you ever see me use it? Well, I use it from time to time. Not enough though. So I grabbed this out, and I did see, I think I want to pair this pink with, what other colors do we see here? A brown maybe? Do we want to go brown? There's a lot of brown in here. Or should we go with more pink? I think the pink on pink might be too much. Let's go with pink and brown. Can I get that one out of there? It's a big jumble mess. Maybe that's why I haven't used it. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. And everybody's like, no, don't do it. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. There's a solid brown in here though. I just saw that. Then there's a darker. I like that one better. It looks more vintagey. Because the white in it looks more yellow than white. I think I might go with that one. But then there's a solid brown here too. Oh. Oh, I'm really liking that one too. So I'm gonna put the solid brown back. So most of that's what we call Baker's twine, right? When it's wrapped with white. And this is embroidery floss, right? I have a whole bunch of that too. This is just one bag I pulled out. So I pulled that out for the tags, because the tags need tassels. Alright, screwed everything aside. Bring an envelope back in. And let's get this glued down. I just gotta know where to put the glue. So what I do is just put a very light pencil mark along that edge right there. Glue. Oh, glue, glue. I don't even see that pencil mark. Oh, there it is. Okay. Glue that down. You know what? I might even, let me see if I can unbury the, alright, stay. Hold on. I just thought of something. Oh, see, here's another thing I pulled out. This was in the folder, and I pulled that out before I started the camera. Because it's, you create that whole thing right there with this pack. So I might be doing that this month too. Alright. It's almost overwhelming sometimes when you start shopping your own stash and you're like, oh, I've got this, oh, I've got this, oh, I've got that. Jeez. I had way more stuff than I thought I had, you know? Because out of sight, out of mind, which isn't good half the time. Alright, so I have some vintage. Probably the wrong time period for what I'm going for, but I think there's something, there might be something in here I can add. Just a little simmer piece that I can put with the Flowers and butterflies. Oh, I like the stamp. Let's put it down in, it's be down in this corner, but there's a stamp down here. I'm going to pull up. Oh, and I tore the paper that it was on. Not too bad though. There's a stamp right there. I'm going to use that one. Did they have stamps in the Victorian period? Yeah, second thought. I don't think there's anything else in here I would want. Train tickets? Did they have train tickets back in the Victorian period? I probably should do some research, huh? And then this is just the Halloween stuff. Okay. Oh, there's a purple though. Let me. Oh, that one tore a little too. Okay. I'm gonna use that one. Okay. Alright, that's all glued down. Now, let's put some lace on first. Oh, that's really pretty. I actually really like that one on there. That's probably why I used it on the other one too. And we can use this glue because it will dry clear. I'll turn that off right there in a minute. Okay, and then what I did with the other one, put this right over the top of that. Oh, that's cute. Because they always had some kind of lace on their dresses. And I'm going to glue this on in such a way that the holes or the lace at the top still shine through. So see this at the top right here. And I want this section right here. There we go. And I'll trim those better when they're dry. So right now they're trying to lift up. Stay down. Those are really pretty. Okay, so we've got those down. Now we're going to make a huge cluster. Just this one's going to go here. Okay. Got it. I've got this. I was like, how's this going to go together here? We don't know. We're just winging it and hope that it turns out okay. Okay. I'm not gluing the flower down all the way. I'm just the middle, so the edges kind of curl up a little. Just in case I want to stick something underneath them. I have some breathing room. You know what I mean? I think let's stick that there. This is gonna look so cool. Should we stick another stamp over the top of that one? Or we'll go this way, like that. Because we're going to put some butterflies in here too. Oh, my butt was getting them. Okay, I'll put a butterfly up there. Okay. Another butterfly there. I think we'll get lots of pearls too. I need some pearls as well. And this yellow butterfly will go there. I knew that part wasn't going to lay down for some reason. Should we stick this one? I almost want it right there. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. Got that all together. Pearls. We need pearls. Oh, pearls, oh, pearls. And I do have some pearls that have been sent to me. Gotta use it or lose it. Look at these. So white or pink? I'm really liking this pink one. Yeah, let's go with pink. Let's follow my intuition. Don't fight it. Okay, where's my poker tool? Okay. We're gonna go with the bigger one. I put the smaller ones on that smaller project that I did off camera. But we'll put the medium ones on this one. Just because it's bigger. Cool. I'll stick to my finger now. That's very pretty. Now, I think I might bring some of those pearls up here. There. Put a little one there. Little one there. We'll put a little one here. Oh, that's pretty. I love it. Okay, so is that pretty? I like it. And then we kind of gotta rearrange. Oh, I haven't done the tags yet. Duh. Pulled all that baker's twine out just to forget the tags. Alright, so I'm just gonna punch a hole, and then just using my crocodile. Don't use it enough either. So, no, there's a small tag here. So we got 2 tags. Let's stick this in there. Go sideways. I want the levers to show. It's a pretty deep pocket though. Some of these little pieces you won't even see. Okay, let's get that up. Oh, where are you? I think my mic's been off the whole time. Hope you could hear me. Oh, it's off because it's dead. It's flashing at me. So it's probably going to shut off again. So if I get muffly again, you'll know why. My mic is yelling at me like, you're overdoing me. And I'm like, tough it up. Okay, come on. Alright. So how does that... Not too bad. This is the double-sided tag. So that's pretty cool. Only one side got the spray though. So which side should I put forward? I like that one. Pretty. I think this little one, I'm just going to put one color on it. Okay, where did my... There we go. Come on. My hands are all sparkly now. Shimmery. I am a magical being. I sparkle like vampires. I sparkle like vampires. I know people make fun of the Twilight movies because the vampires were all sparkly, but I liked it. I enjoyed the story, okay? I like a good fantasy vampire movie. Okay, so where should I put these? Back behind. So, and this tiny one will have to go up front. So they're probably longer than they need to be, huh? There we go. Alrighty. Here's my little pocket of love. Don't peek out here. A little peek of that flower. There we go. Alright. That is my make. That is me. Where's my... What was it? Letting go. Letting go of all these printables, and I have a lot, so I think I should add to my goals this year that I need to use my printables more. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So using your stash that you haven't used for quite some time. I think that's what she meant. So you can go click on her video that I'll have linked down below. And she just wants to see you guys make stuff. That's her birthday wish. That's the present she wants. Is just watching you guys make videos using her inspirational prompt words for each week. She doesn't want you to send anything. She doesn't want you to buy anything. Use what you already have. And just slow down and take your time. And boy, did I take my time. This took me almost an hour and a half. But I think it's beautiful, and I think I might send this out to a pen pal. Who? I don't know yet. I'll throw a bunch of my pen pal names in a bowl and draw a name. Alright. Have a magical week. Bye.